Hello, welcome back. It's so good to see you. So, today we are going to be looking at some books. They are children's books that I got for my kids. This is probably going to be the last book haul that I do for the year. Just because, I have so many books to read for my birthday. But I usually do a book haul about once a month, maybe once every 2 months, but I'm not in need of any books right now, but I do want my kids to have some fun books to read. So I'm going to share with you the really cool books that I got for my kids. And these are more fun books because they are in school now and they do go to the library. But when they go to the library, they're required to get very specific books. They're allowed to get like 3 books. They have to get a fiction chapter book, they have to get a non-fiction learning book, and then they get one fun book, which I don't know. I don't think that's fair. They should be able to get whatever books they want, right? So, my kids really do love reading, but I wanted to get them some fun books. So I think they're all graphic novels. I got 3 for my son and 3 for my daughter. So I'm going to show you the books that I got for my son, and then I will show you the books that I got for my daughter. So the first book that we have, I'm not sure it's a graphic novel. It's just a short little chapter book. But this one, it looked interesting. I thought my son would enjoy it. It's called The Alien Next Door, The New Kid. So I'm assuming that The Alien Next Door is some type of series, maybe? I don't know. But this is book 1, so maybe it will be a series. But yeah, it's just like a little fun chapter book, but there are pictures to help you imagine what's going on. Let's see, and I did not read the backs of the books. I really didn't. I just picked them out because I thought they looked good. So let's see what this one is about. Harris thinks there's something strange about the new kid at school, Zeke. And that's because Zeke is actually the new kid on the planet. Harris is the only one who suspects that Zeke might actually be an alien. But not even his best friend Roxy believes him. Can Harris find a way to prove he's right? Find out in the first book of this new Out of This World early chapter book series. So it is new. I mean, that sounds kind of fun, right? I think so. So, that's the first book. The second book that I got for my son is a Big Nate book. My daughter actually asked for Big Nate books, so I think it's cool because they're at an age where they can share their books now, But this is Big Nate, Move It or Lose It. Now an animated series with Paramount Plus and Nickelodeon. I've never seen it, but I bet my kids would like to watch that. I've never even mentioned it to them, so I don't know. I'll have to ask them. But this again, it's like a graphic novel, but it's kind of like a comic, like, I don't know if they even do this anymore, but they're in the Sunday paper, they would always put like the Sunday comics where they had like Peanuts and Dennis the Menace and stuff like that. It kind of reminds me of that. My mom, she used to have this book that I would read when I was a kid. It was kind of like an adult comic strip book, but it looked like this, and it was called like Kathy or something. I think somebody gave it to her because my mom's name is Kathy. I don't know, but I really liked it because it wasn't really for kids. It was like an adult comic, like Kathy would go on dates, and I think she had a cat and stuff. I don't know, but this kind of reminds me of what it looked like, you know. But yeah, let's see what this one is about. Oh, there's a little picture up there. It says, "Oh, my trusty locker, just as I left it. And look, my wad of bubble gum is still stuck to the shelf. Gross. Chomp, chomp, chomp. That's so gross. Oh my god, he put it in his mouth. Oh, wait, this isn't my locker. That's so gross. That is so gross. Oh my god. What's middle school without a crisis? Sixth grader Nate Wright would love to find out, but the emergencies are piling up fast. A gang of eighth graders steals Nate's favorite lunch spot. Oh my gosh. Alan Chin chooses a new name. Hint, it begins with N. I'm assuming it's Nate. In a brazen attack on Nate's uniqueness. And when a post-hypnotic suggestion works a little too well, a lovable Chad becomes PS38's unlikeliest bully. Is Nate any match for bad Chat? Can he fly under the radar of no-nonsense hall monitor Kim Kressley? Will he survive the worst movie date ever with drama queen Dee Dee? Find out in Move It or Lose It, with all your favorite characters providing laughs on every page. This all-new collection of Big Nate comics means business. I mean, that sounds kind of like a cool book, I think. Okay, and this is the last one for my son. This is Wings of Fire, the graphic novel, and it is book 6, Moon Rising. My son really likes Wings of Fire. He has 1, 2, and 5. I've been trying to find 3 and 4, but I can't. But they had book 6, so I figured why not. He really likes it because it's about dragons and fighting and all kinds of stuff. Let's see. Peace has come for Perea for now. I don't know. The war is finally over, and the Dragonets of Destiny have a plan for lasting peace. Jade Mountain Academy, where all tribes are welcome to live and learn together. Even at the new school, though, secrets abound. Moonwatcher is hiding her ability to read minds, confessing that she holds the long-lost Nightwing power will only cause trouble. But it also gives her access to another secret, the thoughts of a different mind-reading dragon, one who might be a friend or a terrible enemy. Then someone starts attacking the school, injuring dragonets and frightening everyone. Moon knows she can help, but is revealing her secret the most dangerous choice of all? Oh my goodness. He really, really likes these books. And they look like old school comic books, you know, with the bubble text and stuff. I don't know, so he'll be excited. They do not know about these books yet, so when they get home from school, they're going to be like, yes. Okay, for my daughter, again, I got them all graphic novels, except I think for that first one. But I feel like this is new, I'm not sure. But this is Sweet Valley Twins, the graphic novel. This one is titled Best Friends. Now, I think this is a series because they are numbered. So this is the first one. And it's like a comic, you know, but like graphic novel-y, whatever. They're very quick reads, you know, but they really bring the story to life. So I got this one. This is Best Friends Forever. Identical twins Jessica and Elizabeth have always been inseparable. For 12 years, they have dressed alike, shared a room, the whole deal. But middle school is a chance for new beginnings, or at least one of them thinks so. Elizabeth is excited for a new year with her best friend and other half, while Jessica is excited for something different. What will happen when the twins realize they might not be as alike as they thought? Yeah, it says don't miss out, more Sweet Valley Twins graphic novels on the way. So, I don't know. My daughter actually asked for some Babysitter Club graphic novels, but they didn't have any. So, I was like, well, this is kind of, similar maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. But that was book 1. And then they also had book 2. See? And this is Teacher's Pet. So it seems as though once they get to middle school, these two sisters don't really get along. But let's see what this one is about. Yeah, it's the same. I wish they would have had books like this when I was a kid, because I probably would have enjoyed reading when I was a kid if they had this. But as far as I know, when I was a kid, they didn't. Okay, it's Elizabeth's turn in the spotlight. But does Jessica deserve it more? Jessica knows she's the better dancer, even if their dance teacher seriously favors Elizabeth. No matter how perfectly Jessica dances, no one notices. Could her sister really get the starring role instead of her? With Jessica's attitude rapidly soaring, what happens when Elizabeth realizes that her sister might actually be right? Oh my goodness, will the twins find a way to get Jessica her leading role? Oh my. Interesting. Okay, and then there is one more book. I know it's a short video, but there's only one more book. But I had to get this one for my daughter because it just looked cool, I think. I like it. I have no idea what it's about, but it's called Halloween instead of Halloween, and I'm like, it's perfect because, October. So, Halloween. Let's see. Yeah, it's like a classic, like, comic book style, I don't know what it's about. Let's read what it's about. Okay, learning to become a witch is hella difficult. Oh my god. That is so great. Okay, it says, luckily, Gwen can always count on her 2 best friends in the whole world for help. Except Sloane and Miles aren't from this world. They're from Hollowlands. They're from the Hollowlands, a fright-fueled monster realm, which they can only leave as the year creeps toward Halloween. Interesting. This year, Gwen is determined to flex her skills. Armed with her first ever grimoire, I don't know what that says. She's hoping her friends will finally see that she has what it takes to join them in the Hollowlands. Except Gwen hasn't counted on Hero, a local kid obsessed with hunting the supernatural. When he and his reluctant sidekick start making trouble, the monster squad will have to fight to avoid having their secrets exposed, or worse. But when Gwen's quest to prove herself leads to a string of unintended consequences, the 5 of them may just have to band together to take on something even more nightmarish than being a teenager. What? I just love this. Learning to become a witch is hella difficult. And I like how this is like you know how on your cell phone you can put it on like the light theme or the dark theme? This looks dark theme. Like all the spaces are black. Because like this one is light theme. All the pages are white with like white in between the little comics. But this one is dark. I like that. That's really cool. So we have Halloween. We have Teacher's Pet, Best Friends, Wings of Fire, Moon Rising, Big Nate, Move It or Lose It, and The Alien Next Door, The New Kid. I mean, these books seem kind of cool, right? Like, if you were a kid, these would be cool. I think my favorite would probably be this one, The Alien Next Door, and like Halloween. I think. I don't know. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.